Oh, hello. I did not see you there. It's been a while, hasn't it? How are things going? Good. Well, today we have two mods in store. We have a interesting one about undead, about a plague that's spreading across the world of Minecraft, infecting countless creatures and people. This mod is called the Suspicious Zombification. We have zombified cows that produce spoiled milk. I don't know what that does, to be honest. We have zombie chickens and their rotting eggs. We have cats for some reason. We have sheep which produce rotten wool. And we have zombie pigs that I think you can ride. But the weirdest thing of all in this immense mod pack is the trophies. Now, the trophies are interesting. I forgot to put them all up. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot. You have a carrot, a potato, and an iron. I still don't know how you make them, but with things from the cows and the chickens, you can make what I would expect to be rotten treats and trinkets, but instead it's things like cinnamon candy, chocolate cream candy, vanilla cream candy, and even pumpkin candy. And one of the most interesting things of all is it grants you the ability to make suspicious pumpkin pie, which can give you buffs, like slow falling, or it can give you debuffs, like nausea, but still there's a buff in there called cushion, which I think is unique to this mod pack. There's invisibility, water breathing, strength, decomposing, which does not seem very good. Countless different effects, variations, all of that stuff in this simple mod. This mod is not one of my favorites, but it's definitely one of the ones I'm the most fascinated by. It creates so many weird effects. For instance, see through my world how there is these paths that are randomly coming around. If I am correct, that is from this mod. That might be from a different mod though. This mod adds countless things. It's such a small mod that adds so much that I don't believe there is any real reason for you not to at least try it. Because you can always delete it. Honestly, I think the cats are there just to screw with players. Like, oh crap, the plague has spread to my house. At least my pets are fine. Oh crap, my cat now has rabies or something. This mod once again is called Suspicious Zombification. The version is 19.2. This is on Forge, not Fabric, with several other mods sprinkled in, but you can't see any of those right now. Those will come up next. If you like this type of thing, go support the creators. This is a cool mod. Not a good base mod like Create or anything like that, but it's a good one just to add in there. Or at least I think so. And so now if we come over here, we can if we look, you may wonder what this compound is. Well, that's a good question. One that I am excited to answer. This is the mine traps mod. It adds countless hidden traps. Well, hidden traps, more obvious ones, and just ones for good defense. Like these right here. These are just simple barricades. They're obstacles. They're simple. They do not hurt you, but they're simple. They do not hurt you at all. See, but they are good. Set on point. And so this is our obstacles area. It only has one type. This mod likes to go with groups of 3. Then we have our nails. We have a bear trap, which hurts you a lot, as you can see. It hurts you a lot and slows your movement a lot, so it's a good combination. Now this is our trap area. This middle one, which I can just walk over it now. This is actually possibly my favorite or my second favorite thing in this mod pack. If we switch this, now it's activated. And if you go over it, it hurts you. It doesn't really slow you down, but it hurts you a lot. It is quite quick too. This is simple barbed wire for on top of the fences, like you can see here. Not a lot of damage, but it slows you down. This is a fence itself. It does not do a lot of damage. It slows you down a little bit. It's mostly a deterrent. And it takes a lot to break. And then you have more like around the base of your base. Not intended. It's good, but it's not what you would focus on. You would focus more on like those traps for just good defense and really good for just damage, but I can't find that many good times to use it. Now, if we just go over here, we will see our next set of things. Now, in here, I seem to have opened the wrong chest. Oh, that's how silly of me. I grabbed the wrong one. This is an interesting one. This is an explosive boost. By the way, that was a special item called a chest bomb. If you've ever played Terraria, it's like the dead man's chest you can find in it. How it's fine, there's nothing suspicious about it until you get near it and you open it and boom. It blows up, killing anything near it. Now, if we go over here, we have this, which it may look simple, just like a piece of TNT. But in truth, it's something much more complicated. It's T. Space T. I'm just joking. It is an explosive block, which sounds really basic and like they didn't put much thought into it. But realistically, it is the best name they could have come up with. Because if you grab some ore and you go over to it and you right-click, it changes the look of it to be like a piece of ore. A lot of these are especially good for if you're on like a multiplayer server with people besides like your friends and you have like these mods installed. Then you simply just place this down near where you know an enemy is and you just wait. It does cost a diamond ore though, so it really depends on, for one, if it's silk touch, and two, how far you're willing to go. now. But it's interesting. It only blows up when you try to break it, which I personally really like. It adds a whole new layer to it, because most of these, you step on it, you hit it, boom. But that one is under very special circumstances. This is a mine. It does not do a lot of damage health-wise, but it does just cause a lot of destruction and will make people panic when they go, oh no, what was that? Especially if you place it where they have like horses, like their dogs, cows, sheep, that sort of thing. It's really good for that because it makes it so you're able to just wait. A lot of these are good just to wait and see it happen. Now this is a one. This is poison. When you go in it, you get a poison effect and a nausea effect. It cannot kill you alone, but it will. But now, if you get, let's say, some poison, and then you go over to nails, you now have a toxic nail trap. When they step on it, it will hurt them and give them poison, so it'll knock their health down to practically nothing, and then it will kill them. And that doesn't just go for nails. You saw those spikes earlier, the ones that do a lot of damage that I said were one of my favorites. Well, poisoned. Now they do a lot of damage and knock your health almost all the way down and then kill you, like the nails, but quicker and more efficiently. Now, this is the most interesting one. Instead of just applying it to one person, this is a poisoned mine. You can actually tell, because in the center, instead of it being red, it's green. A lot of these, that if you compare that, these, and these, there's no difference until you activate them, which is quite like normal poison. So yeah, there is ways of telling. Then, you know, it's all normal. There are some creatures around you, and it has the lingering potion effect around you, which is the same as normal, but it is a radius that continues to dole out poison for I think this is 10 seconds, so it's pretty good. So like I said earlier, this is good for a PvP server, a faction server, that even an SMP server this would be good. Sadly, I think that's all the time we have for today. I plan on making another video soon. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.